Yo, family, the stock market made a huge rally. Can we continue this? Let's talk about it, all right? It's Stocks and Hip Hop. I appreciate you coming back to the channel. Thank you very much. Hit that like button, give me the thumbs up, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, because what we do here every single week is we do two things. We talk about stocks and we talk about hip hop. We cover the four indexes, the S&P, the Dow Jones, the Russell, and the Nasdaq. And each week what we do is we look to see which way the market is going to continue to go. This week we had a rally. Will it keep going? Make sure you stick around to the end to get the recap. This week's hip hop lyric comes from Big Sean. Big Sean rapped on the track with Metro Boomin, and in that track he rapped the following verse. See, I'm the type to get a check and invest it, buy some land and protect it, live off the interest and give my family the rest. This is the stuff that I'm talking about. Hip hop is always giving us the gems, and we are going to be the leader when it comes to financial information. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump to what's going on with these charts. All right, the charts. S&P closed at $4,109.31. As you can see on the week, we're up about 1.5% almost. Woo! Woo! Look at this candle right here. Ain't she a beaut? This candle right here shocked me personally. I really thought that this was going to reverse. As you recall, last week I was talking about how we were hitting on resistance before this failed, and then all of a sudden this showed up at our doorstep. All right, I like what I see. However, I still hate what I'm seeing, which is range bound activity. All of the moving averages are grouping together. We've talked about this numerous times, and this is going to signal a shift in momentum. I was looking at it last week as that shift was going to start to move lower. However, the end of March gave a rally. So where can we go from here? We hit the top side target around that 4,100 area. So the next area that we can go to is that 42. All right, we want to see if the market, excuse me, you want to see if the market has the power to get up to that 4,200 level. We've gotten there before, and as you can see, we had these two long top wicks here at the top of the candles that indicated some weakness. Now we're starting to get some power to get back there. So I want to see if the bulls really have the power to get this market up. The S&P needs to clear this level in order to make that continuation. Downside target. Downside target is if this fails and then we come back right below this 4,000 area, because we're at that 441 area right now. But if we drop below, that's around 40.50 or so. If we can drop below that, then chances are the market will start to make the chances of going lower greater again. All right. Whew. S&P, I'm very proud of you. Let's see if you can keep it up. All right, S&P is done. Next on the list is the Russell. IWM closed at 178.40. Things got really interesting at the end of March. We see we had a large candle that showed me that we ain't got what it takes in the tank. We still have our moving averages obviously grouped together, showing some type of change in direction. Now we have the market moving back up towards the highs that it fell from the prior week, and we closed strong. So where can we go from here? The market is still in the back and forth range, right? In the IWM as well. So what I want to see in order to convince me that the bulls are for real, okay, we want to see, obviously we come back up to this 190 area, but one step at a time. First level that I want to see that us get back to is around that 185 area. Can the Russell come back to that 185 area? If it can, then that is a good signal that the bulls are back in control, taking the reins over from that 170 area. So 185 is what I'm looking for. Downside target is if this continues to fall and we come right back down to around this 170 to 173 area. So that's IWM. Ooh, let's keep this one moving because we had a very powerful week, and I do want to get to the end of this video here. Dow Jones closed at 33,274.15. Let's zoom in. All right, that range bound activity that we've had forever and ever We broke out of it. It was looking pretty bad. Then we had that indecisive action that we talked about. And then this one here showed that the resistance won. So this candle shocked me too, because I really thought that this was going to continue to move lower. And now we are facing off against the 30-day moving average. Will it be resistance? Ooh, the next week will tell us all, because we're back in this range. Can we continue to play ball in here? So where do we go from here? Now that we're back in range, family, you should know the price targets by now, right? The price targets are still going to be in this range here. I want to see it clear this 33,500 area. If the Dow can get above that 33,500 area, then we have a really good shot at returning back to the resistance to face off yet again and see if it has the power to go higher. Downside target. Downside target is if this is a failure and we go below this now support area. If we fall below around this 32,700 area. If we fall below that, then chances are the bears are going to regain their strength and continue the momentum to the downside, right? And lastly, let's go ahead. Let's hit up the Nasdaq block. The Nasdaq closed at $13,181.35. This is the money maker. This is the money maker. They threw the haymaker, and then everybody else followed. This is what I was talking about last week. Can the Nasdaq make that move higher and lead the market? If the Nasdaq leads the market, then we'll see what continues to happen. Price target has been hit. We wanted to get around this 13,200 area, and we are in that vicinity now. So next step that we want to get to is price targets 13,500. I want to see if the Nasdaq can have the momentum to get back to that 13,500 area. It is led, has gotten above our resistance. We close with strength. We close at the top end, and this is what we want to see for momentum to keep going. So 13,500 is the upside target. Downside target is if we come back to retest the former resistance now support, and that's at that 12,700 area or so. All right, so let's recap things here. Last week, things did not shape up pretty well because we were thinking that the market was going to make that turn to go lower. And then all of a sudden, boop, at the end of March, the bulls came out and started buying up pretty much everything. There's a lot of talk saying it was window dressing. And window dressing, if you're not familiar with that term, is institutions basically dumping the bad stocks in their portfolio and buying more of the good stocks. And that is because what they do is they end up showing their clients that they don't have the bad stocks. This is why it's called window dressing. They're dressing the window to show their clients in their portfolios they do not own the bad stocks that are down. They only own the good stocks. So the good stocks obviously went up, and most of the good stocks that are performing well are in the Nasdaq. So there's a lot of talk saying that's happening. With that being said, can we trust the rally that we see in front of us? I think we have a really good shot. We still need confirmation. All right. We have three other indexes that are still under water, basically. They're still trading in a range, and the Nasdaq is the only one that has showed the strength. So if the Nasdaq can continue to lead everybody else, we need the four indexes to participate. All right. So what are you listening to as far as hip hop is concerned? I haven't got a chance to get into anything new lately, so I really need your help. Put something in the comments. Let me know what I can listen to as hip hop. Preferably, it would have some type of investment advice, but I keep my ears open because I can digest things a little bit differently. All right. I want you to enjoy yourself this weekend. This weekend, we're going to do something different in my family. We're actually going roller skating. I haven't been roller skating since God knows how long. Really, I don't even know the last time I've been roller skating, but today's the day that's going to change. Shout out to my wife for putting that together. That's going to be a change. So enjoy yourself this weekend. All right. Health is wealth. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. You only have one body. Take care of it. Your body is a temple. Drink your water. Eat clean, please. All right. Make sure you get your exercise and spend time with people that you love. All right. And I'll catch you next week. Peace.